Before we get started, I want to say thank you for clicking on the video, and the mic I was using in this video was a lapel mic. It was the first time I ever used it, so there's a little bit of audio clipping in some of the parts. It's not that bad, but I just wanted to give you all a warning before we start. It's not this mic, it's a lapel mic. Love you guys, thank you, enjoy the video. Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're not flying any planes today, but we're showing what I fly my planes on. Here's the official setup tour. A lot of you guys have asked for this, so here it is. So I actually recently changed setups. Here it is in totality if you want to see everything all at once. There's the plaque. I'll go look at that in a little bit. Firstly, let's go over PC. Then we'll go over what I actually use to fly, all my peripherals, some of this stuff, and let's just walk right through it. So on my PC, I recently built, this has a 4080, a Ryzen 7 7700, 64 gigs of DDR5, 6000 megahertz RAM, X670 motherboard, some Lee & Lee fans as you can see on the front. And I think it's super cool. This is the H5 Flow case by NZXT. I love it. It has a little fan. You can't really see. Right here, there's a fan that pushes air straight up through the graphics card and then out the top. I think it's really cool. I loved it. This is my old PC that has a Ryzen 5 5600X, a 2080 Super, and then 32 gigs of DDR4, 3600 megahertz RAM. That PC worked really well for me for a very long time, but I recently switched over thanks to you guys and ad revenue. I could finally do that. So that's the PC. If you want to know any specs, if you want to go back and look at anything I mentioned in this video, there will be a link in the description below to see every single thing I own. So go down there, click that link, and you can check it all out after the video. So let's continue to what's actually on my desk. This is probably what most of you guys are interested in. So I have the Thrustmaster Warthog. This thing is insane. I mean it. This thing is insane. You have no idea. I know it's $500. It's very, very expensive. That's just how it is for really nice flight sim stuff. But this thing is solid metal. This entire thing is solid metal. Even this trigger, solid metal. It is insane. It feels incredibly smooth compared to any other stick I've ever tried. I've tried the X56 from Logitech. Hated it. Don't buy that thing. I've tried the T-Flight HOTUS 4 from Thrustmaster. That's the best entry-level stick in my opinion. You can get it for like 50, 60 bucks. I used that for a long time. Up until like a month ago, I used that. Then I finally upgraded this. Again, thanks to you guys, ad revenue, all that stuff. I could finally do that. It is not a lifesaver, but it's a whole different level compared to what the other stick was. It is insane. So here's the actual stick side. This is the A10 stick, and it's actually basically the same stick as the F16. But let's look at the throttle. Here's the throttle. This thing is awesome as well. When I say this thing weighs a ton, it weighs a ton. I think I should put it on a scale. One sec. Y'all thought I was joking. Here we go. Oh my gosh. 9 pounds, 6 ounces. Let's see how much the stick weighs. There it is, 7 pounds, 7 ounces. You can't really see it very well. These things are robust. I mean it. Solid metal, everything. It is nuts. So many switches. You can do whatever you want with. Bind them to whatever you want. 100% worth the money if you're either serious about simming or you just have the money laying around and you want to buy it. Highly recommended. And next up, let's look at what else is on my desk here. So I have 2 Stream Decks. I know it's slightly overkill, but it's very useful. This is for everything just for stream, basically. So these are all my scenes at the top. A bunch of commands to put in chat. Things like recording on OBS, taking clips, and stuff like that. Super useful. I'm soon going to start using this for some flight sim stuff. So you see autopilot master off, all that stuff. You can bind these to flight sim stuff. That is so useful. So if you don't have a panel, like a separate panel, which I don't have, you can bind stuff here. Incredibly useful. And over here on my Stream Deck Plus, this is all audio stuff. So you can see here Google, there's Google Volume. It's not open right now, so it's not gonna work. Flight Sim, Fortnite, Spotify. This plays a specific song on a specific playlist. Skip, back, this is play, pause, and it also shows whichever song is playing right now. I can mute myself on OBS, I can mute myself in Discord. This is another command for chat to tell people how to do song requests. And then this switches inputs from my headphones to speakers. Incredibly useful. This has changed stuff for streaming so much. It's so useful. Better than a PC panel because you can actually see the numbers, the values that each thing are. So that's super useful. And for playing Fortnite, quick tangent, there's the Xbox controller. It's just a normal run-of-the-mill Xbox controller. And headphones. These are the DT990 Pros. These are the 80 ohm ones because I didn't want to have to get a dedicated headphone amp. I absolutely love these. Recommend them more than almost anything else in my setup. They're so useful. I've been through a bunch of headphones, Sony's, Sennheisers, all different stuff. These are definitely worth it. The open back is incredible. Everything you listen to in these is going to sound 10 times better, especially if you're running gaming headphones. If you're running gaming headphones and you're on a PC, get rid of them. They're not worth it, trust me. Buy some of these, buy some other Bear Dynamics, I don't know, whatever you want, but these sound insane. Absolutely love them. And to continue our audio track, here we go. This is the SM7B overpriced mic. I got it from a friend, Cyanite, for a deal. That's why I bought it. I paid $250. I think they're normally $400. I wouldn't recommend buying this if you're paying full price for it. At least buy used if you're gonna buy it. But I understand the draw. I love how it looks. Every streamer has one. I don't know, it's just a thing. I needed to scratch the itch, you know. I wasn't gonna be happy until I bought one. And now that I have it, I love it, so I can't complain about that. The mic arm I'm running is the Elgato low profile. I absolutely love it. That's where it connects. It goes underneath my monitor, which is so convenient. I move it wherever I want. Absolutely love that thing. Can put it out of the way over here if I need to. Whatever I gotta do, it can do it. Love it. And powering my mic, I have the Sterling H224. Don't buy this thing. Don't buy it. Please don't buy this thing. I hate it. It gives me a lot of audio issues. I actually ordered a new interface, so that's coming soon. The reason there's two XLR cables coming out is because you can't set this as mono on your computer, meaning it only has stereo, meaning it's only left and right. So if you have one cable in, you can only have it come out of the left. You can work around that in things like OBS and stuff, but there's some apps that doesn't work around, so that sucks so bad. It's super annoying. It's not worth it. But as a cloud lifter, I have the Clark Technic mic booster. Buy this over a cloud lifter. It's the same exact thing for less than half the price. This is a double one. I think I paid 60 bucks for the double one. You can get a single one for like 35 bucks maybe? I don't know. This is linked in the description as well, so make sure you check out that. This is highly recommended. This is definitely not highly recommended. And this is also powering my headphones at the moment, and that works well. And now on my desk, what do I have? I have my keyboard and of course my mouse. This is the Logitech Shroud mouse. I absolutely love it. I don't even play many mouse games at all anymore, but it's definitely worth it. If you have some money, you want a good mouse, the Shroud mouse is worth it. I've charged this thing, I've probably had it 6 months. I've charged it maybe 3 times. It is insane. The battery lasts absolutely forever. Can't say anything bad about it. I wish they had different colors. I would love a white mouse to go with my white keyboard, but what can you do? It still works great. And my keyboard, this is a Epomaker TH80. It sounds great, listen. These are Gateron Pro Black switches, I'm pretty sure. I have clear keycaps, which are a little weird because they're smooth the whole way. There's not any of that grippiness on there at all. So it's just like straight plastic on your fingers. You get used to it though. And next, let's go to what's filming. Look at the camera. This is a Sony a6000. I'm running a Sigma lens. I'm not running the Sigma 16. The 16mm lens is what you see on most people's setups. That's for those really wide angle shots, but I liked it kind of zoomed in some more. So you basically just see my head and shoulders. That's what I love. This is the Sigma 30 f1.4. Absolutely love it. Can't say enough good things about it. Yes, a little bit expensive, but if you're gonna have a good camera setup, the lens is probably the most important part. And again, this is the a6000 in Sigma 30 f1.4. And let's go behind these monitors. As you see, I have a triple monitor setup. We'll get to that in a little bit, but yeah, let's just not look at that part. And to get this beautiful lighting on my face, of course, we need some high quality lights. These are the newer panel lights. I don't remember the exact names. They are the best. Do not buy Elgato key lights. Please do not buy Elgato key lights. The links for these are also down there. Buy these instead. Buy these instead. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Buy these. Don't buy key lights. You'll be wasting your money. This one over here on my right is the more nicer one, I guess. You can connect it to like your computer and things like that. I don't even use it. I just press the buttons. But there's on and off, and then you can change the color temperature and the brightness with these two. And that's it. It's super simple. The other one's even better though. Let me show you. And the one acting as my main light, this one right here, is even better. There's less complicated stuff because it doesn't connect your phone, it doesn't connect your computer, nothing. It's literally just an on-off button and 2 dials. These dials are for brightness, of course, and color temperature. I haven't even taken this thing off. I need to take it off at some point. But we're on 40% brightness, so look how much brighter it can get. Absolute insanity. It can get way more bright than you would ever use. And my camera's on 100 ISO, so that should give you a good perspective on that. Obviously, color temperature, and then it's just powered through a cable right there, and that's it. This one is bigger than an Elgato key light and literally costs less than half as much, 100% worth it. And now for my monitor setup, I have an NZXT 25-inch, 240 Hz, 1080p monitor on my right here. Yes, I don't need 240 Hz for these side monitors, but they were on sale for like $110 each, and I just couldn't pass it up. My main monitor is an Asus. I believe it's an ROG one, but it doesn't have ROG here because it's really old. This is a really, really old monitor. It's 1440p, 165 Hz. I absolutely love it. If you're running a 1080p monitor in Flight Sim, promise me you'll get 1440. It will change your life. The game looks so beautiful on this. Even look at this screenshot. Look how good that looks. Oh my gosh. And then over here, this is another NZXT 25-inch, 1080p, 240 Hz monitor. Yes, it's completely overkill. It's stupid, whatever. It was $110. How can you say no to that? And then my background, I actually just set this up today. So this may be your first time seeing it, your second time seeing it. I don't know when this video comes out. I don't know if I have any shorts out since then, but this is awesome. It's a little white, just little shelves, but I have some of my Funko Pops here, Lord of the Rings, Post Malone. There's the only two kind of Funko Pops you need. My old logo thing right there. This little thing, which is a bell curve, if you like math or whatever. And then, of course, my play button. Look, you can see me. My play button, 100,000 subscribers. Again, thank you guys for that. That is, I can't even believe it now. Still, it's crazy. And then a little plaque that someone made me that is Twitch inspired, obviously, and has my name. I think that's super cool. And then all the way behind me, these are the Govee, I don't remember what they're called. They're like the nano leafs of Govee, but they're better. Ignore my wall being so messed up. I used to have a dartboard here, and as you can see, I wasn't the best at darts. But these are the Govee lights. They're also in that link in the description, so make sure you check them out as well. They're awesome. You can do anything with these colors, literally anything. They're incredible. They're cheaper than the nano leafs and literally better. I think they look a lot better than them. And then another thing, we have this Govee light strip. And I know a lot of you guys said, oh, put diffusers on it, blah, blah, blah. This isn't even in my camera, so it doesn't really matter. If it was in camera shot, I would put diffusers, but since it's not, I'm not going to. And also, my chair. This is the Steelcase Series 1. I don't want a gaming chair. Gaming chairs are, first of all, horrendously ugly, and second of all, incredibly uncomfortable. So this is a office chair. I don't know if you know anything about Steelcase. They're probably a little bit lower tier than Herman Miller, but still really good chairs. This chair saved my ass, literally my ass. My ass used to hurt so bad in my old chair. This is 100 times better, and I absolutely love it. And that is about it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any more questions, if I forgot anything, which I probably did because I always do, and of course I did forget something, here are my rudder pedals. These are the T-Flight rudder pedals from Thrustmaster. They're great. They're about 130 bucks. There's rudder control. This is really awkward to do. And then there's toe brakes, and that's it. Please let me know in the comments. I'll try to go through the comments and answer literally every single question possible. But again, thank you for watching. Thank you for 100,000 subs. That is crazy. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And I'll see you next time.